All right, so I would like to take a little bit of time to go over the class and how everything is set up and the way in which things work and how I like things to be done. So hopefully this will clarify expectations and just let you know how things are formatted within the class. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So this is our home page, and I may upload a video here every once in a while, but what I've come to realize is now that all classes are online, a lot of students are using their phones to access class content, and this page actually doesn't show up when a student uses a phone. So it's not that beneficial to have it there when some students can't see it. So the main part of the class is within the modules. And so we're going to go ahead and click on that to get started. I do make announcements periodically throughout the class, so you'll want to make sure that you have those notifications turned on so that you see the announcements that I'm making. So this first block of information is just support for online learning. And so just different information for yourself on how to navigate and use Canvas, how to use the mobile access. This is the question and answer forum. So this goes out to everybody in the class, not just to me, and anybody could answer that question. So a fellow student could answer, or I will answer if nobody else does. This is just about how to connect with me and how to send me a message either through email or by Canvas. Canvas is the best way to contact me because I'm on Canvas all the time. I don't work throughout every week in the summer, and so when I'm not working, I try not to check my work email that much. So sending a message through Canvas, which is done over on this mailbox here. So you see in the inbox, I have one message there. If you click on that, that's how you can send a message to me in Canvas, okay? I'll do my best to respond within 24 hours. However, there's gonna be some points in the semester where, I'm not able to do that. And so you wanna make sure that you're, asking questions to give yourself enough time if it's about an assignment or something like that. Within Canvas, you can, collapse these or bring them down just by clicking this little arrow. So I like to do that. The Getting Started module is a prerequisite to going into week one. So I want you to go through this entire thing before you're able to open up week one. So just, some basic information about Canvas, about setting those notifications and things like that. And then going into the class format, looking at the syllabus. There is no textbook required for the class. It's a free book through OpenStax, and so you can download a copy of that. You can print it. You can actually order a physical copy if you want to. But over the years, I have just found that, having a textbook isn't worth the cost that students would fork out because I just use it to supplement information, not necessarily to pull out information on grading and things like that. This link talks about how to submit assignments in Canvas, as well as how to view when I've graded an assignment or the comments that I've made. So I put comments on almost all assignments you turn in. There might be a few where I, don't have much to say, but for most assignments, I am making some type of comment. So you'll want to view those. And then how to access your any Canvas guide. If you're confused on anything, you can go into there and take a look at that. Okay. Google Docs. This is a very important video to watch. It's not very long, but I use Google Docs for several assignments in the class, and Google Docs and Canvas do not play well. So this explains how you can get points without it being confusing to you, okay? So please take the time to watch that short, 3-minute video or whatever it is. If you're a Mac or Apple user, Canvas does not play well with Pages either. So if you turn something in through Pages, you'll receive a 0 until you upload it as a PDF or a Google Doc or something like that. So pay attention to that and make sure that you don't get lazy and towards the end start turning in things through Pages. All right, so then I just want to show you the way the weeks are laid out. So week 1 is just 1 block here, but week 2 is 2 blocks. Week 3 is also 2 blocks, as is week 4 and 5. And then week 6 is 3, plus the final. So all of those would open at once, okay? So week 2, both blocks are going to open on Sunday at 8:30. And so you can click on that and it would tell you if it's not open yet. But it goes pretty much follows the same format every single week. So I will do an overview. I will also do a to-do list in here. So like I have here in week 1, this to-do list so that you can keep track of what it is that you need to complete for the week. So you can always go back to that and see, have I done everything that I was supposed to do? So let me go back just to week 2. So here, week 2 is going through, the first block is about learning styles. Okay, so that's going to take you through all the lecture material on learning styles. Some of this is written, so I've typed out information. Some of it is, this is actually doing an assessment here, so you would download that PDF and do the assessment. Some of it is a video. I got to move that actually. I'm glad I clicked on it. So here's a video. Most videos are not too long. This is probably one of the longest ones at 15 minutes. And then some is going to be, just a page of brief information. I try not to keep it too long there for you. So after you go through learning styles in week 2, then you will go to time management and procrastination, okay? And then same type of thing, an introduction page, and then the content for the lecture. And then you're going to get into assignments here. So we have our class discussions on both topics, learning styles and time management. Then you have a reflection question. And so these are a choice that you're given. This is 1 page typed, double space, please. About 250 words is what I'm looking for. And so you can either answer the questions on learning styles or on time management. So it's your choice, okay? And so that's how reflection questions will work each and every week, is you will have a choice as to which one you would like to answer as far as the content that we have covered that week, all right? And then we have the learning styles assessment results here. So let's talk about class discussions. So this one's actually 1 question. Let's go to the next one. That one's one of the only ones that only has 1 question. So again, I like to give choices. I don't want to bore students. I don't want to be bored reading the same thing over and over again. So you choose 1 question here to answer. Okay, so what are your most pressing obligations? What kind of system do you use to manage your time? What are the best and worst times for you to study? And knowing what you know now about your schedule, what will you do differently? So you would choose 1 of those questions to answer. You can answer it by Sunday, but if you answer by Wednesday, I'll give you 2 extra credit points. And the reason why I do that is because that encourages you to post earlier, and it's going to give more students in class to respond to your post because it's been completed earlier. And so then after you post your initial reply to the question, you are going to reply to at least 2 peers with a thoughtful response or question to what they have posted. I agree or good point, that's not a thoughtful response or question to your peer. So dig a little bit deeper on that, okay? You can see how I'm grading up here in the rubric. So this is how I grade, so you can take a look at that. So again, the class discussions are 10 points, but I'll give you 2 extra points if you post by Wednesday, so a total of 12 is what you could earn. Okay, so each week you have class discussions and reflection questions, and most weeks there's some type of other assignment for you to do. So the one week that's a little bit different is the 4th of July week. So since 4th of July is on a Sunday, I've made these assignments due on the 5th, which is Monday. So I'm giving you a little bit of extra time there for you to finish those assignments up. But the next week will open on a Sunday, just like they always do. Okay. And then the final will open up on Wednesday of the final week, July the 21st, and it's due by Sunday, July the 25th. So again, the course is set up the same way each and every week to make it easy for you. Students have commented in the past that they find that that's very easy to follow, very organized. So I hope that you find the same thing. But if you're confused by anything or need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to me.